Happy birthday, Aunt Millie, from Emily and myself. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys to celebrate your belated birthday. I'm gonna take a little stroll down memory lane, and it's through the perspective of little Mikey and what he remembers about you guys. Emily's at work right now, and I'm just getting ready to go to the gym to train a client. However, our morning routine usually starts with making our, doctored version of latte chai tea. We use our own herbs and spices, turmeric, which is what brings me to making some of this video. But turmeric, ginger, star anise, cardamom, pepper, even some of the Chinese herbs like astragalus root and other things. But back in the day, I remember you guys prided yourselves on making tinctures and kind of pickled herbs and stuff like that, using ginger and turmeric and other garlic and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of your traditions have rubbed off on us. So right in our kitchen, I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and we look to the right, and we have a little planter here. This is normally outside during the warmer months, but it's inside right now. We have some onions growing. I believe these are beets being ravaged by some of the bugs, but we have beet and dandelion back here. This is a French dandelion. But right here, some turmeric growing. I don't see any ginger, but maybe in our aquaponics system. I'll turn on the light here. Oh no, that light's not working. Let me turn on this light here. And this light here, we have more turmeric growing. Oh, here's some ginger. It's pretty small. These suffered. We brought some peppers in from the garden, but I'm letting these dry on the plant, and then we'll do up some sauce. Tomato that died. What else do we have in here? Horsetail for some of our tea. Here's a pineapple. And then you'll see in some of the bedding, in the bedding we have this guy, I hope, is ginseng. I'm struggling to grow ginseng here, which would be for our teas and stuff. But anyways, so over here, over here we have a fairly large turmeric plant. The idea was to be able to see it growing in the soil, but the soil hasn't revealed any of the root. But this is our vanilla plant here, vanilla bean, another vanilla bean over here. So that forms the basis of our morning routine for making the chai tea. We take some of the herbs throughout the growing season of the summer and dry them, and then others we just pick fresh. For the gardener side, that I remember you guys used to do a little bit of, we've got stuff growing inside as well as outside, but during the winter months it's a little more difficult, so we bring a lot of our green thumb back inside. We have celery growing here, which is pretty hard to get organic celery that hasn't been fed anything from the grocery store, so we grow our own. We've got, I believe these are beet tops or different greens. Wheatgrass, which has been ravished. I'm gonna take this out for the chickens, as I will show you that we had another bed of kale that I just gave to the chickens. We have another round of greens starting up for us, and then eventually the chickens. Over here we have some ginger and lettuce. The lettuce is not too bad, and considering it's organic and homegrown, I'm happy with that. Down here, another pepper plant that we're allowing to dry on the plant. You can tell that we love our celery because it's a big thing for us. So, you know, everywhere we have celery growing. We even do, let me show you, store-bought celery. Here it is, store-bought celery. By the time we get to the bottom of it, we just cut as much off as we can, put it in water, wait till it roots, and then we start a new plant. More ginger here, and greens, and I believe this is Swiss chard growing. We even have carrots growing. Beets. Wait, let me do this. Beets. This is I think this will be a red or purple carrot growing. Some more carrot down here. We'll have to transplant these eventually, but kind of experimental just to get them going. It's kind of cool. I will take you for a tour. Another walk down memory lane is our aquaponic. I remember when you guys had the fish tank going, and I called them goldfish that you had, but I guess officially they were koi. We've done something similar, but these are edible fish, tilapia. They started from fingerlings, so they're about maybe an inch long, if that. And whoops, we've had them growing, and our system basically involves a fish tank, and these are the tilapia. You see that they're about the size of my hand, and the water from the fish tank, here it goes. Actually, no, sorry. And the water from the fish tank is pumped into this big bin. It's a reservoir of, I think it's a 50 or 60, yeah, 55 gallon drum. And that water then is pumped into this little 5 gallon bucket, which then disperses the water amongst the plants. So I have plants growing in a kind of, they call these a charcoal. They call this charcoal bedding or coconut shell bedding, and these buckets fill up with the various plants that I have growing here. And what happens is the roots of the plants will take up all the nutrients, mainly nitrogen, there's phosphorus, there's ammonia, there's other things, and they'll take it from the dirty water of the fish tank, and they'll use that as their fertilizer. And then as the remainder of the water is left relatively clean of the contaminants of nitrogen, phosphorus, and whatever, the water then goes back to the 5 gallon bucket. It is then pumped to our 55 gallon tank or barrel, and that gets pumped back into the fish tank. And this cycle is just a kind of closed system, so the waste material from the fish supplies the plants with their fertilizer. The plants then, based on their roots, supply the fish with clean water, and the only thing that we're putting in is kind of the daily fish food for the fish, and that's it. Let's see if they'll eat. Yeah, so you see them eating now. So we've had this system up going for about a year now, and these fish are, I think they're about maybe 6 months old at this point. So it's not too bad. They're growing slowly because we don't feed them a lot, and the temperature in here is kind of cool because we don't have a heater for this. We're just letting them grow as slowly and naturally as possible, giving them organic food, and they help us produce these awesome plants. So another thing that I remember is you guys were always into health, or really Uncle Arrow was a health fanatic. Well, we've taken that and kind of 10x that. So in our small place, you'll see that we have, let's see over here, in our kitchen we have kind of up here the shelving that's got most of our greens and stuff like that we'll use every morning, and that's allowed us to be able to grow some of our food. And then right now we're in transition. Our living room is about to be converted over into a winter gym for us. We have an inversion table here, which we use on a regular basis, and over there we have some equipment. We have a rower that's dismantled, but we use that. We have a bike, and then we have some weights in the corner, and this is kind of in transition. More plants, and up here we have some mushrooms growing. We have a mushroom growing kit. Our tincture wall, so we have vinegar or herbs that are stored in vinegar. We have, let me show you this. I think you'd like this. I can reach it so you can see it. Vanilla beans to make vanilla extract. This is just a local Detroit or Michigan vodka. And we have tons of vanilla and more vanilla. Down here, this is our fermentation station. So over here we have some kombucha, and then we have this is our ginger beer, water kefir, but ginger based. And you can see galangeuli, I can't pronounce it, but a different form of ginger in there, calendula. And in the back there's some ginger, more fermented stuff, kombucha. This is our second ferment for the kombucha, so it'll be fizzy like pop. We have vinegars here, so apple cider vinegar. This is more medicinal. Here's another ferment, and I don't know if you can see this root here, and here as well. That's ginseng. So this is our medicinal kind of ferments that are going on. And so throughout the house, although it's fairly small, we have a whole bunch of different things that are a hallmark of health. Our latest, just walking down the hall here, our latest biohack is this eye chart, where we will kind of every morning test our eyes and try to strengthen our vision by going further and further down on the eye chart. That's just kind of the basics of what we do on a regular basis. So anyways, we're wishing you a happy belated birthday, and maybe we'll get a chance to see you guys come this Christmas and New Year holiday. All right, take care for now. Bye.